The Simpsons, when imagination precedes reality. In a world where the boundary between satire and astonishing reality blurs, the series, The Simpsons, emerges as a modern-day prophecy, woven with the ink of humor and incisive critique. Since its inception in 1989, the show has evolved far beyond a mere humorous canvas that highlights society's contradictions. It has become a mirror that foretells unexpected events which later reshape our world, as if the cartoon itself possesses a supernatural ability to peer into the future. The journey of these uncanny predictions begins with an imaginative scene from 2000, in which an episode of Bart to the Future envisions Lisa Simpson as the President of the United States, revealing a financial crisis inherited from President Trump. This satirical moment served as a harbinger of an idea that was then unimaginable, since Trump had not yet entered the political arena. Yet, the credibility of that vision was affirmed when Trump won the elections in November 2016 and assumed office in January 2017, bestowing an iconic status upon that particular scene. In another striking glimpse into the future of media, an episode from 1998 featured the 20th Century Fox logo intertwined with the enchantment of the Disney kingdom, as if hinting at a merger that would ultimately redefine the media landscape. Over 2 decades later, this transformative event materialized in 2019, when Disney completed its acquisition of Fox for a staggering $71.3 billion, heralding a revolution in the world of entertainment. The series also cast its critical eye on culinary controversies. In a 1994 episode, it lampooned the issue of using horse meat in food. 19 years later, in 2013, a major scandal erupted in the European Union when horse meat was discovered mixed with beef in popular products, igniting widespread media uproar. Not one to shy away from addressing corruption. The Simpsons took aim at the world of sports by satirizing the malpractices within FIFA in a 1996 episode. 19 years on, a significant corruption scandal rocked the football world in 2015, when American authorities arrested several officials, a stark reminder of the series' uncanny ability to echo future realities. The foresight of the show extended well beyond politics and sports. In 1992, it ventured into a military fantasy by depicting American forces invading a chaotic land, hinting at far-reaching military interventions. 11 years later, in 2003, the United States invaded Iraq, a dramatic turn of events that bore an uncanny resemblance to the earlier imaginative portrayal. Merging humor with the digital age, a 1995 episode presented a comical scene in which a monkey sneaks into a photography studio to steal cameras and tamper with photos, a playful nod to the emerging chaos of the digital era. 16 years later, in 2011, a global dispute over digital image rights erupted following a controversial incident, sparking widespread debate in the media. The series even ventured into forecasting the future of education. In 2002, it showcased a school where robots replaced teachers, a satirical lesson on the evolution of the educational process. 15 years later, in 2017, reports emerged about some institutions adopting robots to deliver lessons, rekindling discussions about the future of learning. A memorable sports-related vision appeared in a 1990 scene where the German national team was depicted celebrating an unexpected World Cup victory with the show's signature satirical flair. 24 years later, in 2014, Germany clinched the title in a dramatic final that captivated football fans, reinforcing the notion that art can indeed foresee the future. Moreover, in 2004, the series tackled the theme of leaking secret information from within a space agency, alluding to covert espionage operations hidden within official corridors. 9 years later, a global scandal erupted in 2013 when leaked documents revealed that NASA had been spying on user data. A controversy reminiscent of the Snowden affair amid a whirlwind of information chaos. In a scene that seemed like a glimpse into a distant future, the series presented its vision in season 33 in an episode titled The Radiance of Change. Here, the striking image of Vice President Kamala Harris dazzling in an orange suit during President Biden's inauguration was unveiled. This portrayal was not mere satirical mockery. It served as an omen of a new era in politics, a historical moment that came to life when Harris donned that very suit at the inauguration held in January 2021. In another chapter of its dramatic narrative, season 34 delivered an episode titled White Chaos, which delved into a scene depicting protesters storming the White House. The series painted an escalating picture of chaos that mirrored both internal and external conflicts. This vision resonated widely when genuine protests culminated in a symbolic storming of the White House in October 2021. On the global health front, the series foresaw a rapidly spreading pandemic in season Q31 through an episode titled The Spread of Shadow, aired in 2019. Though the scene was a satirical commentary on the fragility of our systems, reality turned the tables when the coronavirus swept across the globe in early 2020, unleashing one of the greatest health catastrophes of the modern era. At the climax of its dramatic events, season 35 showcased an episode titled Wild Boundaries, portraying a bizarre incident where a ferocious tiger attacked the characters Cy Ferguson and Roy. This portrayal, seemingly a metaphor for underlying conflicts and latent instincts, transformed into reality when the incident occurred in mid-2023. Once again, proving the series' uncanny ability to foresee a future filled with surprises and upheavals. All these intertwined visions form an artistic tableau that raises compelling questions. Were these predictions acts of sheer genius or mere coincidences? Or were they satirical blueprints that eventually came to life? Perhaps the answer lies in the very philosophy of the series, which suggests the more you delve into the satire of reality, the closer you get to exposing its wild truth. The Simpsons has not simply narrated stories about the future. It has painted a mirror that reflects our world in all its contradictions and wonders. A world that can sometimes be as terrifying as it is astonishing in its precise detail. Stay tuned for part 2. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Your support keeps us going.